Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 18 of my Dortmund career mode. Now in today's episode we've got some more games to play, the first of which is against Leverkusen in the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup. Then we've got a game just a few days later against Frankfurt. We will probably sim that one at home and so we can play the next part of the next leg of the quarterfinal match against Leverkusen. Then we'll probably end up playing Borussia Mönchengladbach as well in this episode. So 3 games for us to play, hopefully get through all 3 of those with one being simmed in between. We've got loads and loads of matches at the moment, so it is obviously going to be a case of rotating the team around quite a bit, so loads of different players will get a go. We've gone for a little bit of a different formation for this episode, or for this game I should say. We've gone with 3 at the back, a 3-5-2 type formation. We've got Piszczek playing at the back with Schul and Bartra. Then in front of them we've got Thiago Moreno, Guerrero, Dembele on the right, Götze in behind, Royce and Iheanacho. Aubameyang misses out because he's a little bit tired. Emery Moore should hopefully come off the bench at some point during this game. But before we get into the match, if we could go ahead and hit 50 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. And if you haven't seen it already, I did a little bit of a different video yesterday on how to get Gabriel Jesus on FIFA 17 career mode. So if you've not seen that, then the link to it will be in the description below, and that is a bit of a, like I say, a bit of a different video. Just thought I'd do it because not many people know how to get him on the game. But yeah, let's crack on with this match. Hopefully get ourselves a good start in this first leg. We need to obviously try and get as many goals as possible and set ourselves up for a decent second leg. Okay, here we go. Away goals really do matter for us in this tie. I'm going to give it a go obviously with the 3 at the back like you've seen. I'm setting up like this for this match. We'll wait and see whether it works or not pretty swiftly, I'd imagine. Hopefully it does. I'm hoping with Guerrero playing as one of the wing backs or whatever sort of position you really want to call it. Hopefully that works. We'll have to wait and see as the game goes on. Should give us a little bit of a threat in behind here, as you can see with Dembele. He's going to have to pull this one back, I think, here. Go onto his favoured left foot and go for the cross into Iheanacho. Good early chance. Sadly, couldn't quite get it onto his head. Royce going to look for Iheanacho with the ball through. It's a fantastic ball. Iheanacho off the bar. Needs to do better there, I think, on his favoured left foot. Fantastic chance for us to go 1-0 up. Still got the ball here, though. Iheanacho going to play it off to Guerrero, puts it over the bar. Okay, we've got a bit of an issue with Royce here. There's a couple of minutes before half-time. He's still on the side of the pitch. He probably would come on at some point, but I'm going to take him off nevertheless. And we are going to bring on Emery Moore, the guy everyone wants to see playing. So you will get a half of this game. We're going to start him up front. I'm hoping that works okay. I've not been massively impressed with him up front, to be totally honest, when I've played in there. But we're going to give it a go. Hopefully it works out and he'll have a little bit of time, possibly before this half ends. If not, then he'll certainly have the whole of the next half. Okay, half-time, 0-0. Not much has really happened, to be totally honest. It's been quite a subdued first half. We've had the better chances, but we've not had that many, to be honest. There's not been many in the whole match. Emery Moore will now get a chance to come on and hopefully get ourselves a goal or 2. So he'll come on and replace Royce. Got a bit of an injury, hopefully not too bad. Maybe he can get, well, hopefully it's only a few days he's out for rather than weeks or months. Iheanacho gonna look for Emery Moore. He's pulled out here. Emery Moore scores 1-0. Fantastic movement from him. Found a huge gap in the defence, Emery Moore, and he slotted it home 1-0. Fantastic strike from him. He has actually looked quite lively since coming on, which is good, because we have been trying to train him. He's got 9 overall since the start of this career mode, so we've really been trying to train him a lot, and it really clearly has paid off a lot. Running into some space there, fantastic finish around the goalkeeper, and we're winning the game 1-0. That's an away goal as well. Iheanacho. Oh, off the bar, I think there. Whether it was tipped onto the bar or just went onto the bar. So close. Just thought I'd have a shot from that sort of range. Nearly dipped in. Through to Iheanacho. Brilliant chance. Can he make it 2? Iheanacho. He does. It's 2-0. 7 minutes to go. And we're starting to take a proper grip of this game now. Iheanacho with the goal this time round. We might make the final couple of changes now if we can. Just since we've got the second goal, we may as well rotate the side a little bit. Okay, Alexander-Arnold and Brooks will come on. We'll take off Dembele and also Götze as well, both of which getting very tired. Piszczek can move on to the right-hand side, and we'll put Brooks at centre-back. So we've kind of mixed it up a little bit. Alexander-Arnold still playing in behind the 2 strikers. We'll give it a go. 7 minutes left. I don't think they'll make loads of an impact, but we need to just take a few players off now. I've got that second goal. Oh, it's 2-1. Well, that is very frustrating because they haven't threatened us all match, really, and it's just Hernandez there with the goal. Very, very disappointing. Poor defending in the end. Got to clear that one a little bit better, and Horn wasn't able to save it in the end. 2-1. Disappointing way to concede in the 90th minute. Guerrero still going here. Great chance. Might have a chance to shoot, just needed another touch in the box. That's it though. 2-1 is finished, good result for us. We just need, obviously, to get a fairly decent result at home, and that should see us through into the next round, hopefully. But obviously, there's still another 90 minutes to go. That kind of tells you the story. Like I said before, when they scored, they've not really done anything, and it was their only shot of the game, apparently, as well, which makes it even worse. But anyway, we are pretty much through into the next round. I know there's obviously another leg, but we've certainly got the advantage anyway, put it that way. Bayern drew to Man City 1-1. That'll be very interesting if we get one of those two sides in the next round. Player injured, that's Royce, out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. Not ideal, but we have other players. It is typical that it has come around the time where we are very busy with our fixtures. There's loads and loads of fixtures at the moment as well, so it's not particularly helpful that we're getting an injury there, but we'll have to deal with it, I suppose, and maybe bring in some sort of other younger player, either from the youth academy or from the rest of the squad that we've already got. Okay, on to simming this game now against Frankfurt. They have had some really good results, actually, in the last 3 games. We're going to sim it anyway. It's a home match. We're going to try and get on to the next leg of the Champions Cup game. So that is the side I've gone with: Donnarumma, Alexander-Arnold, Tar, Bartra, Durm, Weigl, Rhodes, Shirley, Castro, Emery Moore and Iheanacho. Iheanacho is very tired, but I've got him in there because I'm Aubameyang for the next leg, obviously. But yeah, we're going to have to go with that. Hopefully it works out okay and there's enough to get ourselves a win. If you can't already tell, it's back to that sort of 4-2-3-1 type formation. Iheanacho scores 22 minutes in. That's really good considering he's got very little energy. Approaching half-time, still winning the game 1-0. And we are into the second half, 1-0 up still. They've made a couple of changes. Aubameyang has come on for us. Iheanacho's gone off. Hopefully Aubameyang doesn't get injured before the next leg. About 15 minutes ago, still winning the game 1-0. Need to see out the rest of the match. Can't afford to concede. And we've won the game 1-0. We'll take the 3 points. Pretty decent, really, considering the circumstances we were in. Okay, on to the player drills. Emery Moore will be continuing to be the player that we're trying to train up the most. We've got another one of our youngsters there from the youth academy as well. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Richard has gone up to 64 overall. Emery Moore gets closer to 74, but still remains at 73 for now. A few attributes going up there again. We're trying to get some of the really low attributes going up if we can. That'll hopefully boost us overall. We'll have to wait and see again over the next few weeks as we finish this season off. Not too much longer now. There's still quite a few games to play, but in terms of months left, there's not very much. We're in April, obviously there's May to do, and then that is it. So yeah, there's still a few games at the end of this month and at the start of the next month though to get through. We do have some emails to have a look at as well. I don't think there's particularly anything important. Press conference, which I never do. I think the other one was Gertz, was it? He's not happy. He's not happy about not being selected. Yeah, we're going to try and get him in the team as much as possible, but there's a lot of players to choose from in that position, so he will play this match, I think, but we'll have to wait and see on the team now. Okay, this is the side I've gone with for the next game, the next leg against Bayer Leverkusen. Horn starts in goal. Again, we've gone with the 3 at the back. We're going Ginter this time, Sewell and Brooks. In front of them, Piszczek starts as the right back, Castro and Rhodes as my centre mids. Then we've got Guerrero playing as a left mid. We've got Gertz just in behind, Aubameyang and Dembele starts up front as well. So it's an interesting team. Obviously some players that are having to play in slightly different positions because we've got a lot of tired players around. As you can see, that is our bench. We don't really have an out-and-out striker. Emery Moore and Iheanacho miss out because, yeah, look at their energies. They can't really play, to be honest, on that. So we'll rest them for the next game. They'll be important for that next match. They'll both probably start for the next league game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So we'll leave them for that game. For now, though, we're going to have to play with this team. It's still good enough to win, quite clearly, but we'll wait and see how we get on against Bayer Leverkusen. Okay, here we go. We've got the home crowd behind us for this match. That should hopefully have some sort of positive effect for us. But yeah, the 3 at the back, again, with kind of like full-backs with Piszczek and Guerrero playing there. I think that works out quite nicely for us. Certainly in the first leg, we looked completely dominant. Hopefully that can continue again with a slightly changed team. Hopefully, though, it can get us into the next round. Good, so through to Aubameyang. Fantastic chance for us to get forward here. Aubameyang looking to shoot, and it's a good save. An interesting save there by Leno with his left hand, I think it was. Interesting sort of dive that one was. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, sort of like a reflex type save, but we'll put it straight into the box. Dembele to take it. Ginter's in there. Was actually a decent leap from him, just didn't find the ball. Guerrero onto Aubameyang, who will shoot. Oh, another good save from Leno. This time, I think, with his right hand. Fantastic stuff from him. He has really kept him in this. The game could already be over after the first 20 minutes. And is that Brooks there? Yeah, it was. Brooks has got to do better. Free header. Oh, looking for Aubameyang. Fantastic chance. Can we score? Yes, we have done. It's 3-1 on aggregate. We needed that goal just to kind of give us a little bit of a greater lead over Bayer Leverkusen there. So we desperately needed that just before half-time. Definitely deserved as well. Again, we've dominated this match. Bayer Leverkusen not really looked in it going forward. Defensively, their goalkeeper has been incredible. It could really be 3-0 just from this match at the moment. But we have managed to open them up yet again. Defensively, they look quite poor. I think they've had to make some changes themselves. Pretty sure the guy that they've got playing right back was playing left back in that previous match. So maybe they've had to do some sort of positional changes with a few of the guys just like us. But it's certainly working out well for us at the moment, this formation. Managed to get another goal. Goetze trying to set off a counter-attack. Has to find Aubameyang using his pace. Back to Goetze. Can he finish it off? Goetze does. 2-0, 4-1 on aggregate. Let's be honest, we're through to the next round now, and it's not even half-time yet. Goetze getting on the score sheet. Hopefully that'll make him a little bit more happy about being at the club. Now he's played in both the legs, this time scoring in this leg. That's it, half-time, winning the game 2-0, 4-1 on aggregate. So we have looked at the dominant team yet again. We're finally starting to get the goals that we deserved a little bit more in the last match. But yeah, I think we're doing very well, so happy with the result at the moment. The team will stay the same. There's a couple of players that are looking quite tired again. Probably Goetze, sadly, to make way, who looks the most tired out of the players we've currently got out there. I know it's not ideal having to take Goetze off when he wants to get more game time, but it's not my fault his stamina's not good. Yeah, we decided to make the change pretty early on. We're going to take Goetze off now. He is looking a little bit tired. So we'll bring on Alexander-Arnold, give him a chance to have a bit of a game here. There's still 40 minutes left, so we're only actually 5 minutes into the second half here. But I've realised pretty quickly that Goetze is looking very tired at the moment. Guerrero to shoot. Oh, I thought I'd gone in. Thought it was going to be 5-1 on aggregate there. What a hit that is from Guerrero. I do love playing him a little bit further forward. His shot is incredible. Really, really good shot. And this time doesn't sadly quite get it on target. Free kick on the edge of the box. I don't think we'll take this one short. I think, even though it's a little bit central, I think we'll give it a go. See, we've got to take this. If we take it with Guerrero, it's just going to curl towards the keeper. That's my only concern. Maybe Aubameyang's the better option here. Or Castro, actually. Castro looks a little bit better. Get this to try and curl away. Probably put too much curl on it, to be honest. Or just not get it over the wall. Just be generally bad. But we'll take the third goal anyway from the deflection off the wall. 5-1 aggregate now. Castro gets the goal. Can we just pretend that one went over the wall and in? Can I cut that bit out in editing, maybe? So with 30 minutes to go, we've managed to get ourselves a really clear lead now. Poor defending there from Bayer Leverkusen. Did not look good today. And yeah, we are sailing into the next round. Ball through, good chance, and it's another one, it's 6-1. Wow, I've never destroyed a team like this on Karima before. I know, obviously, you do win by quite a few occasionally against some of the lesser teams, but against Bayer Leverkusen, I mean, a fairly top team, to be honest, in the Bundesliga. They've got some very good players, and to be destroying them this much, to be honest, is very strange in the Champions Cup with a little bit of a rotated team. You know, this isn't our best side that we can put out. But yeah, we really have just destroyed them now, and it is not looking good for them. 4-0 in this match, 6-1 on aggregate. Okay, final two changes. Rode and Pizjak will come off. We'll bring on Weigl and obviously Durm as well. We'll play him out on the right-hand side though, Durm. I was tempted to take off Aubameyang, but I don't think we will. I don't think we will for this match. We need to, I think, rotate other players. Aubameyang has had a little bit of rest over the last couple of games, but Pizjak and Rode to come off. Hopefully that goes okay for 15 minutes. Oh, good ball through. Correa, can he score? He has done, but even an away goal won't save them now. It is now 6-2 on aggregates. Opened us up a little bit too easy there. That's the first shot of the game as well. So, again, they've scored. Both their goals have been the first shot of their match because we have just dominated so much in those these two legs. We've just completely dominated them. So their only two shots have been 2 goals so far. Aubameyang through to Dembele, getting quite tired himself now, Dembele. Going to look for a cross in. It's a brilliant ball to Sewell. Don't know why he's playing as a striker, but has he won us a corner? He has. We'll take that then. Castro to put it into the box. Then Belly's up there this time. Goes back to Castro. Might actually just feed this one round. Try and get a shot away if we can. Ginter, though, not the greatest at shooting. Aubameyang's a little bit better. Could have been 5-1. That was a fantastic chance. Sadler on his left foot. No, I think we've won the game 4-1. 6-2 on aggregate. Wow, I don't think we'll have an easier game for the rest of the season, to be honest. I've not played a game like that before, where it's a team that you're coming up against in a difficult competition, and against a fairly difficult team as well, and then to just dominate them so much. Really strange. It could have been more as well. Leno, bear in mind, Leno saved them so many times in the first sort of 20 minutes that we could have been 3-0 up at just 20 minutes in. So yeah, I thought we were very, very good today. We're obviously going to stick with the 3 at the back for now. That's clearly working for us, so we'll probably stick with that going into the next few matches as well. Not too sure though whether we've quite got enough time to play the Borussia Mönchengladbach game. Also, my voice is going a little bit as well, so I might have to end the episode here. So with us being into the next round, we've got 6 million for doing that. We are now, I think, into the semi-finals, so looking very good. John Brooks was it there saying thank you, so yeah, that's good news as well that he's happy with the amount of game time he's getting. Obviously he'll get a little bit more as well when we start playing 3 at the back more. Big game now against Borussia Mönchengladbach. We don't have loads of players available, but we will sort it out in the next episode. We don't quite have enough time, but we are currently top of the league still. We are actually looking quite good. 3 points in front of Schalke, but they have a game in hand. Leverkusen somehow third. I don't know how they're third in the league after that last performance we just saw. Maybe they're not dealing with the amount of games as well as we are. But we will, like I say, I think pretty much stick with the 3 at the back again. We've got loads of different players that can play there. Obviously Ginter and Piszczek can both play as centre-backs if we want. And we've got some other players that are obviously available after they had a bit of a rest from that last game. So, that is everything for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 50 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. Now we're getting towards the end of the season. Don't forget to leave your transfer suggestions in the comments below, and I'll read and reply as usual. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.